Man, what a windy day. Glad I'm headed home.
What are you thinking about on your way home? Wow, that looks good. It's so nice to be home cooking dinner together.
Great dinner tonight. In another part of Albuquerque, things are different for some.
However, there is hope. Joy Junction's Lifeline of Hope crisscrosses Albuquerque streets day and night, reaching out with compassion to those in need.
So we have a wonderful mobile outreach called the Lifeline of Hope, where our friend Victor Jury gave us a mobile feeding unit almost 3 years ago. And now again, Joy Junction serves as many as 10,000 meals a month at JJ, but an additional 6,000 meals a month under Lifeline of Hope.
Jesus said, "If you do this to the least of his brethren, you've done it unto him."
I want to tell the homeless story wherever I go. So we like to make the plight of the invisible people visible. So many people will be sleeping around us this coming night. In just a few hours, there will be homeless people sleeping all around the downtown area. We will see them, but many of our viewers don't see them. One of my tasks, one of the callings I believe that God has given me is to tell people about the plight of our city's invisible people.
Without Joy Junction, who knows what would be the ultimate fate of people living under bridges and in alleyways. With bottles of water, sack lunches, and blankets in hand, Joy Junction is there at all hours of the night to give warmth and encouragement to those forced to spend their nights on a concrete mattress. And on a lonely, dark night in Albuquerque, prayer and a bottle of water can make a long, hard night easier to endure.
So many of these folks that we help, they get in the predicament they are because they're looking for meaning in life, or life basically just gets too rough to exist. So they make excess use of alcohol, they use illegal drugs, then of course they get addicted. And then that becomes a horrifying nightmare with no end in sight. And as the drug use begins to increase, the alcohol use begins to increase also. Then they go down and down and down. Maybe they lose a house, they lose a job, and again they end up sleeping in just a place like this.
While the choice may seem obvious, it's hard to get up when you're down. Those who don't make it to Joy Junction are faced with a potentially dangerous night.
I have seen people going around downtown who are literally getting in trash cans, getting in dumpsters, and they are ravaging for food because they're hungry. People say, well, there's enough homeless agencies in downtown, they could be fed easily. Well, maybe, but how about their mental health plight as such? They don't know that. Maybe they think if an agency feeds them, maybe they're getting fed rats. Who knows what a mentally challenged, bipolar, schizophrenic person sees? It's easy for us to judge, but there's a very good saying we should never judge a person, any person, unless we have walked in their shoes. Folks, we need you to help, so will you keep on sending us? Since 1986, you've allowed us to do this. We need you to keep on sending us for the next 25 years also. Thank you for all you do. Please go online to togetherwecan.joyjunction.org and help us help more of these struggling souls who, without the Lord's help and you and I, could face the risk of dying.